I've been riding for over 50 years, so I've seen a thing or two. Let's start. The first thing may be kind of controversial to a new rider taking the motorcycle safety course. When my unit came back from our last deployment, it was mandated that if we wanted to ride on base that the basic course was required. Also, if we didn't take the course, our military insurance wouldn't cover any medical bills due to a motorcycle accident. I made an issue out of it. I had been riding for over 40 years at this time and said that I didn't need it. The major wouldn't even discuss it with me. I showed up thinking that it was a joke and couldn't learn anything. Boy, was I wrong. I really learned a lot, and it actually made me a better and safer rider. The next thing that I would recommend is not starting out on a big, powerful bike. Maybe a 400 or 500 cubic centimeters bike at the most. Anything larger, and it will make it harder to develop the basic skills needed to be a safe and skillful rider. Anything larger will also make it easier to get into trouble by riding above your skill level. I started out riding to school on a 2-stroke Yamaha 400 Enduro back in high school. That bike was a handful, but after 2 years, I moved up to a Kawasaki KZ900. Okay, this one is a double-edged sword, and some people may disagree with me. Don't ride above your skill level or in a manner that makes you nervous or uncomfortable. In the same breath, when you ride with faster, more skilled riders, you pick up things from them and your skill set will improve. The trick here is going to require a little common sense and maturity. Sure, you might be riding with guys that you think are skilled, but are they mature and careful? Are they reckless? You will need to distinguish the difference. I learned this riding dirt bikes. If you're never pushed or challenged, your skills will never advance. You really need to be careful on this one. Safety gear. Besides a good-fitting helmet, boots, gloves, and a jacket should be the minimum. I would even recommend riding pants. In a slide, blue jeans will wear through in less than 0.2 of a second. Then the asphalt is into skin and muscle. These items should be rated for slides. This piece of advice is from experience. Road conditions. Rain, gravel, sand in the road are a recipe for a disaster if you don't respond correctly. Out where we live in western North Carolina, we have squirrels, rabbits, wild turkeys, foxes, coyotes, deer, and even groundhogs to deal with. Not to mention dogs that want to race you or attack your front tire. With this being said, always be scanning ahead for road hazards and 2- and 4-legged wildlife. In the military, this is called situational awareness. Again, situational awareness. Here's one that kind of goes along with the last point. Be aware of all vehicles. I treat all vehicles as a threat and assume that they don't see me. People seem to be more consumed than years ago before cell phones were invented. A lot of people seem to treat their vehicle like a mobile phone booth. I watch their front tire. That could be an indication on what their intentions are. I've even seen people that I think are looking right at me still pull out in front of me. Treat every vehicle as a threat. Maneuvering in traffic. Personally, I try to not ride in a group of cars or trucks. It makes you harder to see, and if things decide to go south, you have limited options on how to escape. I will usually try to accelerate ahead of the traffic. That way I'm more visible and have escape routes. These are probably some of the more important things to think about. I know that I'm probably forgetting something, but these will at least get you pointed in the right direction. Again, thanks for stopping by. If any of these items helped, please give me a thumbs up. If you can think of other things that I forgot, please put them in the comments below if you don't mind. Also, if you have any topic that you would like me to discuss, please list in the comment section below. Thanks.